Shuddy got the fatty.
What's up, everyone? We are going to do a... What is that? Jesus Christ. All right, everyone. We're going to do another Jim Jefferies fully functional...
Because we love this man.
...bit, because the last one was hilarious. This specific one is airplane etiquette. So, I guess let's just get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's tell us some stories.
He's drunk again in this one.
Love it.
This first story... The first bit of this story you should already know. In the same way that you know things like, don't kill people, try not to rape.
Try?
Man said try. What?
When you're on an airplane, there's a thing called plane etiquette, and it goes like this. Window gets an armrest and a wall.
True.
Middle gets two armrests.
True.
Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals, we live in a society.
Bro, I love that we live in a society comments. I don't know where it started coming up from, but in the last couple of years I've been hearing it so much. And everyone's like, we live in a society. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Like, do better.
Literally do better.
So I was on a flight from Los Angeles to Houston and I had the middle seat and that sucks balls.
I fucking hate the middle seat.
So I'm sitting there with two armrests. Next to me is a petite young lady. She's doing her job, armrest wall. I'm in the middle, two armrests. Sitting next to me here is a great big black man who's as gay as the day is long. He sits down next to me and we do the niceties. Hello, hello. And then with no issue whatsoever, he sees my elbow there and he just went, chock. And I went... No, I'm pretty upset, but he's a big fucking guy and it's a long flight. So there's no need to get into an argument. So I have that argument that you have in your head where the other person doesn't know you're having an argument. Where you're like, you're a fucking asshole. And if you said this, then I would say, well, good sir, I think you're mistaken. Right?
On the contrary.
So I sit there festering for like 45 minutes and eventually the air stewardess comes with a drink cart. Now, why I'm on air stewardesses, right? Whenever you watch a movie set in the 60s and they show air stewardesses or an old TV show, they'd show like Pam Am or something, they always depict air stewardesses as these hot young things with a pillbox hat and a little bun and big tits and a small waist and holding a bag going, I don't think any of those women have retired. this thing is just being propped up by the drink cart.
This thing.
50 years of recycled air had made her skin drip off her skull like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Jesus Christ.
That's an image.
That's
such an interesting
vivid is what I would call
great way to put that.
Vivid.
She comes up. The guy reaches over for his drink and his pretzels. Armrest open. Bang! I'm back in. And I'm not fucking going anywhere either.
Bro, I've done that. I am strong. I'm strong.
You will not break me. Because you know, people won't like shove it. They'll kind of like just like slowly like kind of like nudge their arm and like it's more of a gradual
Like,
thing
it's
than
like-
like a boom. This is mine.
You make contact with the arm and you hope someone moves their arm a little
Yeah.
bit
Yeah.
because a little
And
comfortable.
you stay a little more realistic.
Yeah. It's more of like a slide of like, oh, my arm's here, and you're kind of
It's
like,
like as
oh,
soon as-
I don't really want to touch your arm like you're saying, so you eventually slide off. But like, when you come to a point where you're like, I don't fucking care. You
I'm
can
not
touch
moving.
my arm all you want. I am not moving my hands.
Yeah.
He puts all of his things down in his tray and he goes to put his elbow back, but he fucking can't. Can he? He can't. Because there's a wall there called Jim Jefferies and he can't fucking move it. Right?
Oh,
And he's
Jim
pushing,
Jefferies.
he's pushing, and I'm acting like I can't feel it, like this, but casual, like. Then he gets his fist like this and his hand like that, pushing really hard back. And I'm trying to do that casual.
Well, keeping the other one
But he's
on the
much
arms.
bigger than me, and eventually I have to give in. I just went chock. So I turned to him and said what needed to be said. Why are you such a cunt? Now I understand that that word in this country isn't as popular as maybe it should be. People were freaking the fuck out They were going, he did, he just said it, I heard him say it. Called that man a C-bomb, I heard him say it, Bob.
Bob.
C-bomb, Bob. And he was shocked as well. He turned to me and went, excuse me, what did you just call me? But in for a penny, in for a pound, right? And I was there going, a cunt, sir. I called you a cunt. And he said, are you upset because you're trying to take my armrest? And I went, you don't know plain etiquette. Window gets an armrest and a wall. Middle gets 2 armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We're not fucking animals. We live in a society. And the people that initially hated me agreed with me, like, he is right about that.
That's true.
Sorry, sir, he's correct.
He's right.
No offense. People on the opposite side of the aisle are like, yeah, that's right. That's how you do it.
Checks out.
That is true.
Yep,
We live in a
yeah.
society.
We live in a society.
And he went, oh, I'm only taking the back of the armrest. You can have the rest of the armrest. And I went, you take the back, you take the whole fucking thing. No one gives a fuck about the front of the armrest. No one's ever gone, thanks for the front of the armrest. I said, it's not just that you're taking my armrest. Your elbow has come over the armrest and it's digging into my rib cage. And he said, well, maybe if you lost some weight. I know.
He got us. He got us. He got us.
Hey, well played.
Jim Jefferies, well fucking played.
I was gobsmacked. I didn't know what to fucking say. I just turned to him and went, you bitchy queen. Now everyone on the plane has lost their fucking shit. The movie can fuck off, mate. No one's watching the fucking movie. I'm the entertainment now. The air stewardess comes running back on her walker. She comes up to us and she goes, what's going on here? And I said, I want this fucking asshole away from me. And she said, sir, this is not the situation to be swearing in. And I went, yes it is. We're having a fight. And she went, well, there's no need for name calling. I called the guy bitchy queen, so I sort of get what she's saying. And I turned to her and said, you know what? You're right. There is never a need for name calling. But, as a proud gay man myself,
He did it.
I feel like I've earned the right to say such words, so...
He did. Thanks, man. He did not. He did not.
He just hit the fucking reverse card in Uno. He was like, what's up?
She apologized. The gay guy knows I'm fucking lying. He's fagging the fuck out, just... And the airstewardess said, can everyone calm down? What's the problem here? And he went, he's trying to take my armrest. And the airstewardess went, everyone knows the middle gets 2 armrests. And I went, see? She goes, I'm going to have to break you 2 up. And she points to the man and said, sir, you're going to have to find a seat at the back of the plane.
Oh.
I'm victorious. I stand up. I bash my head on the thing. I point at the man.
Oh no.
And I went, get to the back of the plane.
Damn it!
Oh, remember earlier in the video we were talking about like when you have a victory, like we were talking about a different clip where it was like when you get a victory, you really got to zero in on that like specific point. You pivoted too far. now he's gone to a bad territory.
Now a lot of people on that plane hadn't seen the rest of the argument.
Oh no.
All they have seen is me pointing at a black man, yelling, get to the back of the plane.
No.
Things got real awkward real fucking quick. I didn't know what I'd done yet. People were yelling at me, calling me a racist, and I was like, I know, but how do you know? guy threw a bag of peanuts in the back of my head and said, "Sit down, you limey bastard." And I was like, "That's the British. I'm Australian, you fucking racist." Which would have made a lot of sense if being British or Australian was a race and not a nationality. But at that stage, I was clutching at straws, really. So, I go sit back down in his old chair. We got the empty seat between us. Me and the girl pounded out. Now, later on the flight, I'm walking up the back of the plane to the toilet.
Oh.
And I want to see the guy, because I want to go...
Gloat.
Got so much elbow room.
And I get
now.
all the way to the back of the plane. I don't see him anywhere. I'm about to go in the toilet, and then I see his leg around the corner. There were no more seats. This is a full flight. He's sitting in the air stewardess's landing seat that folds down with a seatbelt over the top like he's in a fucking go-kart. I put my head around the corner. I went, "No armrest here, dickhead." And the air stewardess went, "You get back to your seat," and I ran away like a child, like.
Got him.
So, for landing, I go sit back down in his old seat. Now, the air stewardess seat is taken, so she's taking my old seat in the middle, and she fucking hates me. And I'm taking both armrests, fuck her. And as we're landing, the guy over the aisle leans over and goes, "Excuse me, you're Jim Jefferies, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, how you doing?" And he went, "I had no idea you were gay." Fucking yeah. I like cock.
Last minute hit. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, that was good shit.
He's
that
fucking
was
funny,
good.
man.
Wait, is this like a bit of the bit?
It looks like it,
Oh,
yeah.
shit,
On
looks
FX.
On FX?
Oh, he does have an FX show or something like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You have to check that one.
That
out.
was fucking
Look at
funny.
that one.
That was good.
That twist?
That was funny.
That was twist.
Yeah,
Twist.
there's a few ones that we pivoted. Definitely pivoted. Good ways and bad ways.
I like
No,
that.
I think that was definitely good. I don't know if it was as good as the other stuff,
Yeah.
but that was funny. That was really funny.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we have to hold Jim Jefferies to like a higher standard.
Yeah.
We've seen some fucking funny
Funny
stuff.
Just a
shit.
funny ass.
And
doesn't
also,
pull-
his clips are like our most watched
Yeah.
clips, so we have a little bit of a higher standard for
Yeah.
Jim Jefferies.
just
But
doesn't pull punches, and I think. It's hilarious.
overall that was good stuff. I like that a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, knowing that, please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like. Besides that,
Oh, wrong eye.
we'll catch you guys later.
Yep.